what absolutely makes no sense. You can shatter a bone and it will heal itself. But if you get a tiny cavity, you've got to get it filled. Gestures vaguely. How Hawaii has an interstate. The way you join one of the dentist surgeries in my area, you have a pre-assessment appointment to become a patient. To get the pre-assessment, you have to be a listed patient. To become a listed patient, you need to have the pre-assessment. They won't budge on this, and they don't take emergency patients either. I never figured it out, and went to another dentist surgery. The Platypus. How good people who do everything right can just get fucked over and their lives destroyed in a split second. Dust. Something sits there and does nothing and it gets dirty. How someone can be a flat earther. I'm convinced now it's a free told-you-so trip into space. Forcing an apology. They don't mean it and only said it to appease who had told them to apologize. They'll do it again most likely. Astronomer here. Dark energy. Basically, if you look at all the mass in the universe, you would assume the universe is pretty close to constant expansion, no longer expanding, or maybe someday collapsing in on itself. In actuality, it turns out the universe is not only expanding, but also accelerating, which makes no sense. The only way to explain it is if 70% of the universe is made of some unknown form of energy that only really affects things on the very biggest scales. The insane thing about dark energy is it's such a tough problem to begin to understand that we first discovered it in the 1990s. And the first experiments to study it better are just really happening now. That is literally as long as some careers just trying to think of how we might begin to study. And I honestly would not be at all surprised if we don't learn the answer in my lifetime to what dark energy is. It's just that hard to begin to figure out how to make sense of it.